So Christmas is around the corner, and I know many basketball players are compiling their Christmas list together. So I decided to come up with a list of gifts that every hooper will be happy to see under the tree. So the first item on this list is, of course, the bag. Every hooper knows that the bag is essential to holding all your gear before practice, before game days, or just your everyday life. That's why I personally chose to go with the most common option out there, the Nike Elite bag. First up is great at storing all your gear, from pockets for your shoes and sweaty clothes, to pockets which can store all your fresh gear as well. It also comes with a great inner side pocket for any hygiene products you keep in your bag, and has an upper mesh pocket for your phone, earbuds, or any other small technology you want to keep safe. Now you may be wondering, what about versatility for school? Well, the Elite bag also comes with a storage compartment for your laptop or tablet, and it has an upper pocket for your chargers as well. Overall, the Nike Elite bag is an all-rounder when it comes to basketball and everyday versatility. Now that you have the bag, you need some stuff to fill it up with. So the number 2 item on this list, and probably the most important item on this list, are basketball shoes. Like you have to have them. Without decent or solid basketball shoes, you can't play basketball. Now me personally, I like to hoop in my Puma All Pro Nitros, since they have top tier traction, very solid cushioning, and a smooth heel to toe transition. However, to players who want a more budget friendly option, I highly recommend the Nike Precision 6s. They have great traction, comfortable cushioning, and great lockdown with a smooth heel to toe transition. Now these are my preferences, but every hooper needs to have a solid pair of basketball shoes. It's like the number 1 item on this list you need to be able to play basketball. So now that you have a solid pair of basketball shoes, you need something to practice with aside from team trainings, and that has to be a basketball. This is pretty straightforward, but whenever you like basketballs with fancy patterns on them, or you like to have your team's logos on them, you need a good basketball. Now I play with the Molten Competition size 7 basketball, since that's what I play with during games and practices, but choosing your basketball brand, either being Molten, Wilson, Spalding, all comes down what ball you practice with or you play with during game days. This is so you can practice with the same behaving ball you play with, since repetition and memorizing how the ball behaves off a dribble or in your hand is essential to performing well on the court. So for number 3, you got to have a good basketball. Now that you have all the must-have gear to improve your game and practice on court, you also need to think about what to wear off court. And that's why adding a pair of slides is a good addition to your Christmas list. Now me personally, I just wear a normal pair of white Nike slides, which I find really comfortable, but depending on your style and what comfort you want to have, you can get a pair of Yeezy slides, Crocs, some Adidas slides, whatever makes you feel comfortable and good looking. And that's why having a pair of slides is a must-have. Speaking of comfort, next on the list you have to have a pair of compressions, either for your legs or your upper body. While they keep your tendons and muscles warm throughout your practice or game, therefore decreasing the risk of an injury, probably the most important factor of compressions, they also come in many different colors, so you can style them with any other gear you're wearing. Some variants even come with padding on the hips, your bottom, thighs, kneecaps, or even all over, so that when you fall, they brace your impact and decrease the risk of having an injury. While this may not be the flashiest gift on the list, I know every hooper will be thankful for these to see them under the tree. When it comes to recovery or high quality warm-ups, you want to have a foam roller. Whenever it comes to recovering from an injury or stretching your sore muscles before or after the game, the foam roller will definitely speed up your recovery or stretching. While this might not be the most exciting item on the list, every hooper knows how it feels when you have a good stretch before a game or after a game, or are recovering your sore muscles. Most importantly, quality stretching and proper recovery can help prevent injuries, and that's why at number 6 on this list we have the foam roller. So now that we covered a bunch of on-court items, let's have some fun and cover some off-court items that you should have on your Christmas list. So for number 7 on the list is a pair of headphones. All I have to say is you need them. It gets you going. Either you're listening to your favorite music or reviewing in-game footage on your bus, doesn't matter, you need them. Me personally, I recommend the JBL Tune 230 NC, yeah, crazy long name. And they look like this, basically in-ear earbuds. They have great noise cancellation, very good battery life, and most importantly, they have a snug fit. So when you're training, they don't fall out, which in my opinion is a very important aspect of headphones for basketball. Overall, just get a pair of headphones that have decent noise cancellation, good battery life, and stay snug on your ears. Moving on to item number 8 on this list. Every hooper has a favorite player. My personal favorite player of all time is Anthony Edwards. So I think every hooper needs to have their favorite player's jersey. Now you can wear your jersey when you train, chill at home, or taking a walk in the city, generally anywhere. Not only can you wear your jersey anywhere and anytime, you can also style it on and off the court, which is why I think every basketball player needs to have their favorite player's basketball jersey. Now for item number 9 on the list. Every basketball player knows having good nutrition is key to building muscle, recovery, and most importantly, performing at your best. That's why I think supplements should be at number 9 on the list. Now, the first supplement I think every hooper should consider getting is some joint care from Animal Flex. It's great at keeping your bones, cartilage, and connective tissue healthy and strong, since all hoopers know that basketball is a high stress game, especially for your knees, hips, and ankles. The next supplement I think every hooper should consider is creatine. First off, it enhances your performance, including better muscle growth and better brain function. Now you can get creatine in many forms, like pills and powder, but also different flavors. But from my personal experience, I highly recommend getting creatine in powder form and unflavored, so you can mix it in with water, smoothies, and protein shakes. Speaking of protein shakes, the next supplement and the last one on the list is some protein powder. Whenever you're playing basketball at a high level or just began playing, protein powder is a must-have. This is because it helps you with controlling your daily intake of protein, which is highly important for boosting muscle growth, but also making sure your muscles get all the nutrients needed for growth and recovery. You can get it in a variety of flavors, but my personal favorite is chocolate peanut butter, and you can mix it in water, milk, or even some baked goods. Overall, I think these are all the supplements a hooper should consider wishing for in their Christmas list. The last item on this list that I think a hooper should consider wishing for are basketball books. Specifically a book that focuses on either your favorite basketball player or how to improve your game in general. I personally own 2 books, including a book focusing on Anthony Edwards and a book talking about the history of NBA and how it developed. These are just my preferences, but whatever book catches your eye, that's the way to go. While this might not be the flashiest and most exciting gift on the list, I definitely think every hooper, even hoopers who don't read, are gonna give it a try, as long as it's basketball focused and it either regards their favorite player or how to develop your game further. With that being said, happy early holidays everyone. Make sure to celebrate with your family and loved ones, and I hope you will see one or more of these items from the list under your Christmas tree.